Developing story here that started as a shocking twist in the culture war. A Starbucks union group tweeted, quote, "Breaking, in the middle of Pride Month, Starbucks bans Pride decorations in stores across the United States." It's a thread here, and they continue. For the last 2 weeks, Starbucks workers have taken to social media to report that the company is no longer allowing Pride decorations in store. This seems to be the first year the publicly, quote, pro-LGBTQ, end quote, company has taken this kind of stance. Starbucks previously has been super woke, even creating LGBTQ gear for their baristas to wear in store. And here's what a typical Starbucks storefront might look like during June, with rainbow birds on the doors and a rainbow banner strewn across the windows, and that's why this news was shocking to hear. However, it wouldn't be without precedent, as the Outkick reported MLB quietly removes Pride logo from socials, and indeed the MLB started the month with a typical rainbow logo, and then one day into it reverted back to their original logo, and here we are halfway through the month, and they still only have their original logo up there. And a number of other companies are doing something similar. I think people are starting to be like, listen, a month of this is too much, we'll pay some respect, but then we're going to get back to business as usual. Now here's where it gets interesting. Newsweek reports, in a statement, a spokesperson for Starbucks told Newsweek that, quote, "We unwaveringly support the LGBTQIA2+ community. There has been no change to any policy on this matter, and we continue to encourage our store leaders to celebrate with their communities, including for US Pride Month in June." They continued, "We're deeply concerned by false information that is being spread, especially as it relates to our inclusive store environments, our company culture, and the benefits we offer our partners. Starbucks has a history that includes more than 4 decades of recognizing and celebrating our diverse partners and customers, including year-round support for the LGBTQIA2+ community," the statement said. Back at the Starbucks Workers United Twitter page where all of this started, they aren't backing down. In fact, they just retweeted the OKC Starbucks Workers United tweet that read, "This has also been happening at the OKC Union stores. We were told from our DM we were no longer allowed to put up pride flags and decorations as we have previously. This is devastating." Devastating. This is devastating, as Oklahoma has been one of the numerous states attacking trans rights. There's even a petition now to let Starbucks partners decorate for Pride with 2,500 signatures, and a number of employees also saying they've been asked to remove Pride decorations. Here on the Starbucks news feed, there's no mention of the controversy at all, and I think Starbucks is really caught between a rock and a hard place here. On the one hand, they don't want to piss off their leftist base and end up with a boycott on that side, but on the other side, they don't want to end up like Bud Light, which we saw this month has lost its spot as the top-selling beer in the United States after backlash to their woke campaigns. As for who to believe between the official Starbucks statement and the union group here, I kind of lean towards the union group because they have way more to lose. If it comes out that they fabricated this story and just did tons of brand damage to Starbucks, A, they may face legal consequences, and B, it's going to destroy their negotiating power at the table. Again, unions need to be strong, they need to have a serious seat at the table, and if Starbucks is like, hey, you guys are just making stories up and making us look terrible, well, that's not going to reflect very well on their union efforts. On the Starbucks Workers United website, they have an FAQ that reads, "Who is Starbucks Workers United?" Starbucks Workers United is a collective of Starbucks partners across the United States who are organizing our workplaces with the support of Workers United Upstate, a union with experience in helping baristas like us. And again, if it comes out that they made this story up, a lot of partners are probably going to want to distance themselves from this organization. They claim to have 325 plus stores unionized and 41,000 plus union supporters, and even if it comes out that they're partially correct, that some stores are choosing to take down Pride decorations early, they are still going to be in trouble because on their Twitter, they made a statement that this is coming from the top, that this is now Starbucks corporate policy, and it has caused a firestorm with all kinds of media outlets from Newsweek to the Daily Beast reporting on this. And if it turns out that this was a lot of hyperbole and it was just a couple stores making a decision here and there, the Starbucks Workers United is going to lose a ton of credibility. Over over on Starbucks website, there's no mention of it in their news section, and their Twitter feed has been quiet. So that's where the story's at right now. Someone here is misleading the public, and it's going to be a problem. So I'll be sure to keep you posted. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to catch more stories like this. My name's Ryan. This is News Rye. I'll see you in the next one.